Welcome back to Inglewood, where I will be clocking into my virtual part-time job as a police officer set in the early 2000s era of California. This video was also made to showcase the liveries I created representing the Inglewood Police Department and their Crown Victorias, which are now available on LSPDFR, link in the description. We begin our patrol with a report from a local gym that a member was caught using drugs in the bathroom and fled after being confronted. Several other callers have since reported a shirtless individual running from the gym, now recklessly running into traffic. We are going to respond to the area and see if we can find the individual. It's safe to say that this hunk of a man is our suspect, as he is the only shirtless guy within a 500-meter radius. I am going to try to see if I can get him to stop so we can investigate and see what exactly is going on. This guy runs faster than the classroom retard who needs to use the bathroom. We are going to have to take a different route of submission if we want to get this guy to stop.
LSPD! Get your hands up!
Copy, they're en route.
After I love tap him with my cruiser, I was able to get him to stop so I can detain him and question him.
People, do you want me to start your way?
I called for some backup, and now I'm going to search this dude's pockets and see what I can find. Our search uncovered drug paraphernalia, along with a baggie containing a white powder. While the suspect refused to answer questions about the events at the gym, he acknowledged that the substance we had discovered on his person was heroin and for personal use. This guy was so jacked, I'm sure even a men's extra large would hate to see him coming. I decided that it would be best to test the heroin just to be sure that it was indeed heroin and that he isn't just lying to me. I mean, this guy looks like he snorts fucking Kool-Aid powder. Sure enough, Bozo wasn't lying. I have more than enough to book him for eluding and possession. So I'm going to have one of my officers take him down to the hospital for evaluation before booking, and have another one go back to the gym to get a statement from the callers for the report. Besides that, my work here is done and it's time to get back in service.
Party in custody 2369. Adam 13.
Dispatch, staying the units on the scene. Do we need a relevant transport for the suspect?
In the strawberry area.
Not too long after leaving the scene, I find this green Nissan with no license plates attached to it. I'm going to pull this guy over and see why he doesn't have any plates on it. Looks like he chose death. Let's go 1031 and get this pursuit
All
going.
units, we have a suspect that has escaped police custody. Please attach. On Brogy Avenue. Copy, we'll get him en route. On Davis Avenue.
This guy is clearly desperate to evade arrest, seemingly willing to go to any length to escape. I'm requesting a pit maneuver to disable his vehicle before he crosses into Los Angeles City jurisdiction, where we'd be forced to terminate the pursuit.
Adam 13.
Negative. Tactics are not authorized at this time.
Once we're down with him.
Received. I'll get him en route. On McDonald Street.
People, do you want me to start your way?
He overtook this turn. Perfect time to pin him in.
LSPD! loser. I will kill you.
Suspect is on foot.
Go ahead, make me
Copy.
use it.
Suspect on
Be
foot.
stupid. I want to kill you. Give it up. Shit. We got you, asshole. The boys are gonna love you, motherfucker.
Perfect. We got him in custody. Let's go ahead and get this scene under control before we continue.
In Rancho. (10-4). Suspect in custody.
After a pat down, I found a small baggie of weed on our suspect. I asked him why he ran, and he told me that he panicked and thought that he could get away in time for him to hide and evade charges for the marijuana he had on him. Typical excuse. Let's go ahead and search the vehicle, then run the VIN number, see if we can pull up the registration on the vehicle.
Busy for you.
Look, more drugs, no surprise there.
Copy him. I'll get Joe out to you. Should arrive shortly.
Let's wrap this up. I got another officer taking him down to booking, and I'm going to stay here until the tow truck arrives to pick up the car. Once this is done, I'm going to head back to the station to write this report and continue with booking, then head back to the street.
In Chamberlain Hills.
A few hours went by, and I am now back on the road. The silence is interrupted by a call regarding an active domestic, with two parties fighting at an apartment complex in our district. Let's light it up and see what's going on.
Go ahead. (10-4). Do you need another car? Copy, there en route. On Strawberry Avenue.
After I get on scene, I hear some commotion coming from the complex. Let's see if the fight is still ongoing. I do have backup on the way, so if things get frisky, I will have some homies with me to back me up.
Down on the ground.
In a twist in events, despite getting his ass beat by his girlfriend, our victim here does not want us to arrest his girlfriend and attempts to get physical with me.
Let's go, you and me.
192, go ahead. I'll be en route. 10-4, copy.
Fuck, wait, I can't leave her. God damn it. I am gonna have to leave this one up to our officer, who's in pursuit and manifest he arrests that retard's boyfriend.
Copy, I'll get him en route. In Chamberlain Hills. 136.
61 on the road.
61, you're clear, 1342.
192, go ahead. I'll be en route. 10-4, copy.
Unfortunately, we were unable to get the victim's boyfriend, who ended up darting into the nearby projects. We are going to focus our energy back into the primary suspect in this assault and see why exactly they were fighting and why it became physical. The suspect explained that they have been fighting for the last 2 weeks because she has not been taking her bipolar medications as prescribed. She stated that she did not know what came over her and simply decided to strike him as it all became too much. We had an officer pat her down, and she had nothing of interest. I have enough to book her for aggravated assault, and I am going to have an officer take her down to booking. Let's wrap things up.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks, asshole. One of the officers are going to go back to the complex to get statements for the callers, but I am going to head back to the station to continue with booking. Is that guy seriously jacking a car right next to us? The absolute cock and balls on this guy. To jack a car next to us is next level stupidity.
Code 4, copy.
Let's arrest this moron.
LSPD! Get your hands up! I haven't seen you in a while.
Received. I'll get him in route.
Yes, an outstanding
strawberry
citizen. I would have never suspected that a car thief would have drugs in his possession. After questioning the suspect, he explained that the vehicle belonged to him, and he was unable to gain entry because he forgot his keys inside the vehicle. Sure enough, a quick search of the car would prove that to be wrong, and a quick plate check found that the car did not belong to him. He did not answer any questions regarding the drugs we found, and now I am just going to run his name through our dispatchers and see if he has any warrants. Sure enough, he has an outstanding warrant for evading court. I clock out in about 2 hours, and I have had enough of the streets. Let's book this guy and tow the
10-4.
car.
Suspected
I have
custody.
more than enough paperwork waiting for me back at the station.
Adam, 13. Let me know if you need subject transported. Thank you.
Well, that's the end of that. If you appreciate these types of videos, go ahead and give this one a like and subscribe for more. If you enjoyed the vehicles utilized in this video, go ahead and click the link in the description that has the textures used and available for download.